Because they're fucking assholes, Dad. Little guy. Easy on the verbiage, little guy. No, you're a great fucking guy. Look, I agree with you. You took care of Sophie when nobody else would. See, it was him.
Kiss.
It's feeding time. Feeding time. Brought to you by Feed Me More Nutrition's Shell Shock Weight Management Formula. Our #1 bestseller, 5-star review. $140 worth of ingredients for $34.99. Get yours today on Amazon and feedmemore.com. Feed me more.
Yo, welcome to Feeding Time. The big guy, Ryback here, Casa de la Big Guy. Happy New Year's, everybody, 2023. It's already here. Woo! Woo! Oh, pardon me, I've been a little sick all week. I'm going to take the hat off now. This will give somebody a seizure. Who thought this was a good idea to put these, granted, there'll be millions of people wearing this on New Year's Eve that already did wear them. I'm filming this before New Year's. And on my 1 carb day I'm doing this week, that I'm doing today, but I got sick, and luckily, thank God, and I'm blaming this kick out immune system support. I got COVID in 2021, and it didn't end up being that bad, but I definitely was sick, and that was the first time in 9 years. And then there's something going around Vegas. A lot of people are getting wrecked. And they say it's going around the Strip. And I went to the Strip on Christmas night and went and ate. And we were in an elevator with a lot of people on 2 different occasions. A lot of people wearing masks, and didn't think anything of it. And it felt it the next day, and then kept it under control though. So I never really have gotten bad, and I'm at the very end of it now. But literally took the whole week off of weights. I did a lot of sauna. I did cardio on a couple of the days, and then definitely I don't know if it was COVID or not. Could be anything. And I didn't have any of the tests, but I didn't have any of the smell and taste symptoms that I had prior with the COVID. Like that, my smell and my taste was really off. And so I don't know what it is, but a couple people that I know are completely destroyed right now. So I'm lucky that I didn't really have it. It really hasn't affected my life on any of that. And without further ado, shut the fuck up and let's do the food review, big guy, right? Today, guys, Vinny's Vegan Pizza here in Vegas. I didn't even know this Vinny's Vegan Pizza was following me. And I go, they're on South Las Vegas Boulevard, so they're right there off the Strip. And I go, and they do delivery with the Postmates app and everything, even where I'm up at here, delivered it all the way here. So I got their 12-inch, that's what she said, non-meat lovers vegan pizza, which is a meat lovers vegan pizza. Look at that. And I've got their vegan calzone. Take a look. This is going to be quite the, it's still piping hot, quite the amount of food here. So let's get digging in. The big guy's hungry. We have a lot going on. Freaking jacked. I've been doing a lot of vegetables this week, and weight still easily over 290. I did not anticipate taking the week off of weight, but it's actually, and with my shoulder, been a very good thing. And because I go hard, so anytime these like forced rest, it's not a bad thing. All right, they gave me a plate here too. Let's dig in. It's feeding time. Very thin crust. Great flavor. Great texture. I almost forgot. Take a serving of my Shell Shock weight management formula. My last serving of the day. I typically do just 4 capsules twice a day. I used to do the maximum serving, but because it has a small amount of caffeine, 40 milligrams per serving, I just stick to the 2 servings a day with the amount of caffeine I get from my coffee and my wake up unlimited energy. This you only take once a day for maintenance. I've been taking it 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and right before bed with the GTS, and it's a lifesaver. We did a huge sale this past week, the biggest one of the year, the big 50%, and I thank all of you guys. We did monster numbers on that, but it makes me feel good. When I see customers who've bought from us from years, some people buy 15, 20 supplements of one thing when I do these big sales. And it happens quite often whenever we've ran good deals. But there's no better feeling, because that lets you know that people genuinely love what they're taking when they stock up on stuff. So I'm happy to be able to hook you guys up doing that sale like that. But I'm anticipating some pretty big things with where we're going. Very good pizza. I will say the crust, I usually I'll eat the crust, and there's nothing, this crust is, the crust is a little chewy. Nothing bad, but also not convenient when you're doing a food review and you've got quite a bit to eat. But the actual pizza part is just very, very good. Luckily, even though it's kind of went in stages of like, I will say the one bad thing about this particular one is hot and cold. I'm sweating a lot. Today's the first day my body temperatures actually feels normal. But I've been getting like really hot and cold, especially at night. But, and then like just randomly throughout the day, like my clothes would be soaked. You don't even realize, like, geez, because your body temperature's off. And today was a little more, I feel like, the congested, but not being without feel. I don't have a sore throat. I don't have like a cough. I have randomly had a cough, like where it's just that, but not like, when you have a cough. I haven't had that, so. But I could taste the food fine. I wish they did I would buy it in a heartbeat. A plant-based stuffed crust pizza. Those have always been my favorite back in the day, the Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. Man, just blow your balls off every time. There was another shooting down on Fremont Street, just saw. And this is prior to New Year's, even though this video is going to be out in 2023. Tell you, you're better off not going around big groups of people. I've always been like this. And granted, I've been to the Strip. And it could be a good time when you're out with the right people, right? But the older I get, and just the way the world is, I'm like, I'm more content if you have a get together at somebody's house or go to a local pub in an area that's not, you know what I mean? Just something that's away from the masses. It just seems like that's where there's always trouble, right? You don't live in fear, but I just look at it like, if you could have a great time at other places, why not? Unless they're doing full blown. And anytime I think it should be standard. And again, there's a lot that goes into this cost and how do you just run and maintain something. But essentially TSA like metal detectors, body checks before you let people into big group settings. And I think, and especially anytime there's alcohol involved, and especially in Vegas, drugs, I would be more than happy to be checked to ensure that I'm going to have a good time and not be dead. Right? But world's a crazy place, mi amigos. Always was, always will be. We're just a lot more aware of it now with all of this. Sophie and little guy were sleeping. When do you guys get up? Uh-oh. It wouldn't be a feeding time without little daddy's little baby boy and girl. Huh? I'm having pizza today, buddy. I don't have anything. I should have got some fries. They did have fries, but I didn't get any. Daddy's a selfish piece of shit. I should have got fries just for you guys. Huh? Will you forgive me? I'm going to go to Walgreens and get you some treats in a little bit. Yeah. I love you. You love the people too, right? Here. A little piece of plant-based meat. Good, huh? Yeah. You're my little boy. Uh-oh. Who's that? Sophie, how do you know when I give him something? Can we let Sophie come up for a minute? Yeah, you've been tired, boy. It's been cloudy all day. Rainy, huh? Yeah. Oh, Daddy takes good care of you. But no, seriously, I'd rather hang out with my dogs, have some wine, than be in freezing cold weather with a bunch of people with piss and barf all over themselves, wearing seizure-inducing Happy New Year's hats, blowing damn horns all night long. Here, Sophie, you get a little piece too. Come here, Sophie. Come here, show your face, my little love. Hi, guys. Little angel. The little angel. Yeah, let's put this pizza. Jesus. This video would be an hour and 45 minutes if I had to eat that crust. I went with an orange Zevia for the day. Freaking jacked. I've got some marinara sauce. We'll do some of that calzone. See how that bad boy is. I believe this is just no, I don't think there's any meat in it. It's just a marinara and cheese calzone. Damn, this thing looks good. Son of a bitch, this looks good. The texture is good. Oh, this is, oh yeah. This is a meal. A meal fit for a big guy. I still can't say what my announcement is because it hasn't been made official yet, but some of you will already know. But we just got to wait. Attorney said to wait. My attorney's a great guy. What a team effort this has been. And I've always been blessed and protected and attract the right people. And that guy, man, he did it. I actually saw a comment. Maybe was it last week? And you know, I see a lot of things. From seeing people in my daily life, and that will, from grown men that will say, "It's so good to see you. I just want to see you on TV again." Very positive, happy people, supportive people. But every once in a while, you'll just see something, and you know, I know who and what I am, and I know what's going on and what I'm doing. Like, right? So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Even as transparent as I am and letting those of you know what's going on to the best of my ability, right? That you sometimes will just, there's no winning. And there was somebody that just said, you know, I've watched you from the beginning and always been supportive of you. But I just can't watch you burn your candle out anymore. like essentially, and there were some other things that I'm like just willingly choosing because I'm not wrestling. And this person obviously has not taken in anything that I've ever said, or just doesn't have an understanding. And again, everyone's playing with a different mental capacity, a different deck of cards. It's just the way it is. Not everybody's as intelligent or as smart as we are, or as read or as informed as we are, and they only can understand from their level of their perception what their reality is. And that person clearly believes whatever they believe, right? And I just block it, and I just keep going on. Doesn't stop anything. But it lets you know, no matter what you do, no matter how honest and transparent you are with people, like, hey, I needed a 5-disc fusion and shoulder replacement. And hey, look, I understand maybe you don't think that I needed that because it didn't physically look like I needed that, but like, I don't know what else to tell you. And like, you know, hey, this legal stuff is going on and there's some issues with this legal stuff that need to be taken care of that I've been informed on, right? And like on top of everything else. And yeah, I've got my health and my shoulder, like I said, it's the only thing left. The back is 100%, and it looks like all things are going to be a go, and right? But you know, people just are going to think what they're going to think. And you know, even if, you know, hey, look, I know I've done everything in my power and I've built up my own business, which how many people can say they've done this? And I did this all on my own while battling a multi-billion-dollar company suppressing me and restricting me and all my health issues and blah, 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 blah. Poor me, right? Not poor me, but you get my deal. Like I've had a lot stacked against it. I've just continued to prove my mindset, and I keep building, I keep working. And like, if you don't understand why I do these, one, it's fun. Two, it's another revenue stream on ads with YouTube. And it all ties into my Feed Me More Nutrition and feedmemore.com and marketing. And I do that with all my social platforms. So I could sit and do this all day long, right? And it generates revenue all day long, all night long. I don't know how you, but like, that's not burning the candle away, you know? But this is all stuff that's going to continue on and in different ways when I'm able to get the other part of my life back that I've fought so hard for on this stuff. And so, but my thing is, you see that from people. And what I truly believe is, and I think it's not a bad thing, is that they want me to wrestle so badly, selfishly on their end, and it hasn't happened yet under what they think the time frame should be. And so then they lash out at me, right? And I've seen that in various ways. And I'm smart enough to understand that. I go, that's just them. And that's their way of handling whatever. And I don't think that's a bad thing. And that hate, whatever they feel at me because they think that I'm just sitting here like, haha, screw you guys. I'm not going to do like, they think that like, but the moment I'm back, that will turn to love again. And I understand that. But just weird. I could never imagine being a fan of someone or liking someone and them being honest with me and doing things that other people don't do and being transparent and interacting in ways that a lot of the people in that position don't, and then like getting mad and attacking them. I don't get it. Because they're fucking assholes, Dad. Little guy, easy on the verbiage, little guy. No, you're a great fucking guy. Look, I agree with you. You took care of Sophie when nobody else would. See, it was him.
Kiss.
Oh boy. Got the mango candy. Wake Up is going to be in stock very soon. I know a lot of people. We just ran out of stock on the Big Guy Male Performance Formula. That's been on reorder. So, for any of you wondering, this is some good pizza, little guy. I'm wearing my Feed Me More shirt. We've got all the merch, all different designs on there as well. But, you know, and to those people too, you know, everything I've done, I've had to spend a lot of money to fight to get what I created. And as well as all the social media BS and the stuff going on. And I've never once, I never created a GoFundMe, and nothing against people that do this. Everyone has different scenarios and reasons, right? I've just only hustled and grown a business, and despite all the odds being against me in every way possible on that, you know, I think I've never once asked for anybody to like, hey, help, you know, very easily could have done a Ryback GoFundMe, help Ryback get his thing from WWE and painted that picture, and it was my fight. Now, if you want to help support through my business, that where you're getting a product to help and benefit you, that's great. But it was like, if you don't know me by now, you're never going to know me. Sophie's back. What's up, babe? I'm looking forward to 2023 here. I'm as I continued, like I said, it's all been a process of getting myself in to be my best. And I share my cheat meal, and this is a big cheat meal this week on here. But you know, a lot of the meals, I'm talking just vegetables, asparagus, and a plant-based meat, or pistachios and asparagus, or a plant-based steak salad, like ISO Hungry plant protein shake. My eggs in the morning with spinach, and like it's very, very just it's straightforward and performance based. So that's why I enjoy this treat during the week. And I tell you guys, the more vegetables and plant-based foods that we incorporate into our diet, especially carbohydrate-wise, the more efficient our bodies are, the better our metabolism gets, the leaner and the better we feel. But when we eat processed foods, and this is processed food, the more often we eat this in place of that stuff, it works against us. That's why I tell you, I see all these people. I can't tell you how many fitness chicks I see, and I know that eat like absolute dog shit. And then they go train, they're just training the same thing, legs 5 days a week, 7 days a week. They don't understand the importance of diet and cardio. And I'm just like, you are just wearing out your body. And like they're progressively looking worse and worse every year. And they're not at an age where that should be happening. But when the diet is so bad, just daily, some people say you can outwork a bad diet. You can offset it to a degree, but you would look so much better if you just ate better, and you would actually be able to pull back on your training so much more. You would get so much more out of it. You would feel so much better. Bro. But most people never figure that out. This damn calzone. Vinny's vegan pizza. What's up, little guy? He loves his car ride, him and Sophie, every day. He keeps his head out the window. What are you doing? You mad because you're not in the whole video? You're a very needy boy. He sometimes just will whine. You got to pick him up and walk him around like a little baby. I'm not even kidding. But he's also very stubborn and defiant, where he likes to fight. And I gotta play fight with him. But he's very smart. He knows not to bite me, but he play bites me. And everyone he has gotten mad at me. He has, haven't you? He's one of the smartest dogs I've ever had. He's gotten mad at me. He'll bite me when he gets mad. Like he'll come and bite me on the ass, or he'll bite my hand and he'll look right at me before he does it. And he does it and he takes off. But it's like always over something. Like if he wants, like if he's due for a treat, or if he knows he wants to go for his walk, and I put it off for a little bit. I love you. You're a very good boy. I love animals more than anything. All right, down to the nitty gritty here, little guy. The cheese in this, I like better than the cheese on the pizza. It doesn't, even though both were good, it doesn't seem like it's the same. I didn't see if they offered, I didn't see it on the Postmates app. I'm sure you could. This would have been amazing with the plant-based pepperoni in it. or sausage. It's amazing without it. And this is on South Las Vegas Boulevard. I haven't been to the physical location, little guy. You can't have the bread. You think if you keep trying, I'm just going to give in? You think I'm a real pushover? Huh? I'm not a pushover. I'm the big guy, damn it. You're the little guy. Some people ask me, like I said, his name is little guy. Like, well, yeah, what's his name? Yeah, I named him the little guy. I told that story before. I had another name, but the girl in the pet store, when I went to go, I saw his picture, and it's the cutest little, he still sits the same way. He was just a little baby puppy. And she let him out, and she goes, come here, little guy. And I already had that name in my head, and I just go, that's it. That's his name. So don't judge someone if you don't know the story, you stupid bitch. It was fate, huh? Yeah. Okay, I gotta finish. I gotta do the review. I gotta tell people what I thought of this. Just say it was good and in the fucking video. Okay. Done. Okay, I guess little guy's just gonna. The Vinny's vegan non-meat lovers pizza, which is a meat lovers plant-based pizza. Very, very good. There's some great vegan choices. And again, I got this across town, so they drove it all the way across town, like 40 minutes. It was still really good. I would love to try this fresh, but so I'd always take that into consideration when I'm eating it, even though it was still hot, like it wasn't cold or anything. But it's also not getting it when it's fresh, right? Because it can make a difference. But I'm going to give that a 9.5 out of 10. And the Calzone, I'm going to give a 9.8 out of 10. The Calzone stole the show today here on this. Both incredibly good. And I'm happy there's other vegan option place here in town for people. So if you're off the strip, you can get this delivered through a DoorDash and Postmates. If you're staying, and they delivered it all the way where I'm at, way away from that. So it's always good. I like to give you guys the options here in my hometown, Sin City, when you're visiting, on trying some of the foods that I try for my weekly cheat meals for the week. All right, that's about it, guys. I've got a lot here. Gotta get 100%, and we're getting closer and closer to really pushing things further and further, and you're gonna know more what I'm talking about pretty soon. So thank you guys for the love and support. Please, again, everything Feed Me More Nutrition. This is our best seller, the immune support. We've got 13 different supplements, guys, on there. All the merch, no artificial sweeteners or colors, and for all people, vegan friendly. It's just the capsules, the powders. Nothing has milk or dairy, anything in it. Sometimes people hear the word vegan and think like a weird bad thing with it. It's just all people could use them on that, and we really were kicking ass. And I thank you guys for all the love and support on there. Here, we're doing I should tell you, a promotion going into January that we're going to be running for first-time customers, a one-time code of 30% off with discount code Ryback30, Ryback30. And then we also, for returning customers, you can get 20% off with FEEDME20, FEEDME20 on feedmemore.com. And I'll have that all in the description in the comments with all of that for everything. And as I continue, I just was doing marketing for TikTok to start running TikTok ads, and it's never ending, the amount of work, and just going over inventory because we just blew through a ton of inventory the last few days, and always fun stuff, all business stuff with all that. So I just thank you guys for another great year, and bigger and better, and is on the way, and but grateful for each and every day, and in the journey and the process. So let's have a good one, guys. Let's have a great one, and until we feed again, my friends, stay hungry. Feed me more.
Hey, Rybackers, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and shell shock those notifications. For the best supplements on the planet with Feed Me More Nutrition and all the latest cool new Ryback merch, visit feedme20.com.